I'm back.
Go to drinktent.com and we'll ship it direct to your door for free. We'll also include a free gift. Hint. It's water.
What's good? What's good? Oh my god. So I'm up here in Jersey for a little bit, and I'm running back down the south. I'm gonna be down in the south for like a few years, and then I'm going out west. Probably New York City though. If I don't get nothing out west. Let's see. It's really there. Oh shit, bouncing ass bitch with little hip swing. Yes, as I'm on. So shout out to like everybody that's like still doing Jersey Club. Like I stopped doing that like years ago, like 5 years ago. I don't regret it. I did my my thing, but now I'm getting ready to do like spoken word and stuff like that. That's where it's at for me, like creatively.
Order ahead plus earn rewards, and there to run on
What is this? Checking for updates. I think I hit Discord by accident. Yeah, I did. Get the hell off Discord. I like Twitch running. Let me turn it off. Pause it. So, what was I doing? I'm having like memory issues. Probably gonna get dementia when I'm old as fuck. Oh yeah, I was going to the book. On the book. Hope everybody out here staying strong and shit. With this corona. Why they got the what you call it, the closed captions now? Like I ain't streaming a minute, but they got like these closed captions and stuff like that. It's kind of cool, but due to like my accent and the way I talk, it don't come through like it's supposed to. So yeah, IRL work. What? And RIP to Mixer. Mixer done died on me and shit. Let me go to Mixer. Also, Mixer.com goes straight to Facebook Gaming. So Facebook Gaming bought Mixer from what you call it, Microsoft. Because Facebook Gaming take it off, they got people like 12K people watching, 2,000 people watching. So I can stream up a little bit tonight too. I'm gonna come back on tonight. Be playing Mafia. For real, I should be studying. Let me go to Academy. The small keyboard kind of like makes it a little bit hard. Code Academy. I gotta sit here and yeah, but I gotta sit here and study. Got a lot I gotta study, man. I gotta get back on my Java joint. Get ready for finish up my master's degree finally. I got 5 classes left, but I took a year off, so actually like 2 years. Now I'm like 31 years old, looking for a job in software. I had a technology job, but left it because it was so unfulfilling. But it was fulfilling spiritually and like growth-wise for my maturity and stuff like that. Definitely got a job hunt once I get down south, but got a little money to hold me over. You know, I ain't no broke nigga. I was thinking about opening up a business with a person that I associate with. Got like a little barbecue joint. Probably get like a food truck and work on that together. But I gotta look more into like opening up restaurants and stuff like that. I wanted to open up a dispensary. Probably not gonna do that till like 2024 or so. And then see what's up with that. Haven't e-sported in a long time. Excuse me. haven't done a lot. But it only dance, falling in love with me. This is basically just a test run. I'm not even doing anything, but I really miss streaming. Streaming was so therapeutic for me.
Putting nothing in here.
Like doing it, just with IRLs, talking to people from like around the world, helping people with their problems. This is my little, oh shit, they playing Closer? Little remix of that. Closer, let's see. I'm gonna come back on a night when everybody's off work in the States.
The fact remains that he had fought a lot of these different foes. And so pitting him against something like the Tri-Sentinel, which was basically this amalgamation of 3 different iterations of the Sentinels as they've been created over the years, the hope was that Spider-Man wouldn't know how to cope.
Yeah, something just came on my phone screen. Like I'm doing this from the little burner phone I got right now. I'm gonna give me a iPhone or a Samsung. I got beef with iPhone, with iCloud and all that stuff. It's basically just how they go about like their customer service. Like they want to hit you back like a month later. I guess because it's all backed up out there. I got my iCloud. They want to see it. I'm locked out of it for real. Like, cause I forgot my password, and then if I would just would have held on to until I got my PC back. Quick access to Apple Pay. So they're not even letting me get in on some like for real. Oh, they locked all this shit. My iPhone's probably like somewhere across the goddamn country. They're gonna find that joint. Them joints are through. Like I got an iPhone 7 in like 2019. Just because I just didn't feel like spending a whole bunch of money on another joint. But they locked me out of everything. And they got old credit card on here. I hope this doesn't restart like what I'm doing, because I was definitely trying to like contact them through like a friend's phone. Five, 3, 5. Hold on. 274. No. 5247. Yeah, I need glasses. I think I initially did it. My wait period was a freaking month. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I'm just trying to get like all my phone numbers back because I had like a lot of friends that I made in the past few years that when I was rocking iPhone, and iPhone just makes it so hard for you to get into your accounts and get all that stuff once you lose it or you ain't been on there in a while. It's annoying. I think it's so like extra, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like even I was locked out. I'm still locked out of one of my email accounts, and that was like the main account I use for like my music distribution and everything. So I couldn't get to my money, none of that, and that was just killing me. Bruce Bryce. I don't know who this guy is. Like I don't like it when people like request me to be a friend on Facebook, and I don't like recall who you are or like I feel like I kind of know this guy. All right, let me look at this. I don't know nobody in that freaking picture. But we have like 14 mutual friends. And on top of that, I don't like it because like you could just be out here just being nosy. Like trying to know who I am and stuff like that. So that gets annoying too. It's like this, Laura Ferguson. Who are you? I don't know you. Oh, I think that's Laura. Yeah, from Five Guys. When I was a manager over there. She cool people. We got one mutual friend. Who's a mutual friend with us? Wow, Sabrina. She's related to Sabrina. And I'm kind of not surprised. Or they work together. I think I know who this is. This woman just got her kid up. No, you're not gonna be my freaking friend. I don't want you to be my friend. And who are you? I'm not adding you. You like this guy's like a dumbass scammer getting like a picture of a pretty girl, and like clearly, and he still has like pictures of himself, like in older. Yeah, Facebook is on here long crazy. And I can sit here and look at people from like 14 years ago. But one thing I want to do is like apply to be an astronaut, which is basically because I'm getting a computer science degree. And one thing being like in your 30s and in school, it's kind of like your focus, but at the same time, like if you don't have, not if you don't have, but if you like pretty much haven't been in the industry consistently or like under 5 years, like that's the thing that like kind of worries me a little bit, like finding jobs. Like I've been working for like nonprofits and all this other stuff because like I was a political science major for my first degree, but I ended up like losing my passion for it. So I pretty much was like, I'm gonna just be going to my first choice, which was computer science as a master's degree. And that was my choice. Like when I was in school, I was like, I'm gonna go for this and then switch over to this. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be just basically like I learned the things that I want to learn, and definitely this is probably the last time I'm going to school. Like this degree right here is probably the last one. I might go for another master's, but I'm pretty much pooped out on school. Just the whole environment, you know what I'm saying? Just especially like when you're older until you're on campus and you're just around a bunch of like 16 to like 22-year-olds, gets kind of annoying. Like with that being like around you the whole time. I met some cool people, you know what I'm saying, that I want to be friends for life. But you see like the maturity difference in like how you doing. And then on top of that, like when I'm in school, everybody tries to cheat off me because I give off the impression that I'm really smart, which I am. But like I try to like when I was younger, I just developed like a dumb face just to like ward off like people trying to cheat off me and stuff like that. Just like kind of like play dumb, and that's, you know, as a black man, you shouldn't really do that because then people start to really believe you're dumb, and then they fight you, or just as a person, then they fight you to, you know what I'm saying, they discredit you all the time. I had like a huge situation when I was going to get my certificates. People was cheating off me, and I almost got freaking kicked out of school because it goes both ways. But I wasn't cheating; I was just like helping them out with homework and stuff like that because they didn't do it. I was like really traumatic. Just like being a black person, like you're gonna catch it when you get in trouble. Like just based off like, and the thing about it is like he got a B, and then they gave me like a D when he's the one that copied off my fucking work. Like they didn't believe, they didn't even, they thought I cheated off of him. They didn't even believe that he just copied my work. Like he just, but he wasn't. I wouldn't say he wasn't smart, but he didn't know English very well. it was a software engineering class. So like everything you do is like individual. So like, why would you copy exactly what I did? Like, man, you don't pay attention in class to understand like the theory of this work. But he was like from China, but he was a cool dude. Called him Bear. His name was Yang Shui or something like that. He was a cool dude. Just do your own work. I understand if you're looking for somebody, just be like, oh, how do I do this? Because I did that. You know what I'm saying? With school when I don't understand something. But when you just all out, just boom, somebody else's whole entire thing. Like, it's like, why would you do that? I still got to pick up those certificates. I never do. Oh, they like black out your... I'm thinking like they took me off. But what they do is they black out the screen to conserve battery in this update. I'm happy IRL Mobcrush is back too. That was my main streamer. Me and Pig used to be out walking or something like that, going to work. And I'll pop up a stream. Now I can just pop up a stream because this was my go-to app, like for streaming, because it puts me on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. So happy it's back. Definitely got to set up for studying. Definitely. I can't be already slacking. I got an interview with Google on Monday. So interview with them, see like what's my status and how good I am, and hopefully I can get offered the job. Maybe I'll get a remote position or just put it on hold until I'm done with school and everything. Like really at this point in my life, it's really about just getting out here and getting it. Because I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying, living check to check, you know what I'm saying, all that. Like, I've done that, like, all my 20s. Just the next one, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't as fortunate as, like, a lot of my colleagues, you know what I'm saying, in school, people I was in the class with, or, like, honestly, like, the people I'm in the class with, they kind of, like, went through the struggle double, too, but, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them, a lot of things out there, you know what I'm saying, opportunities. I didn't take them basically because I went around in my comfort zones. I was in Jersey, you know, back down to Virginia, or here or there. And once I went to New York City, that's when things started to pop for me. So things changed for me once I did that. So like that, getting out your comfort zone thing is real. You know what I'm saying? You'll flourish, but now it's time for me to start expanding on, you know, basically my skill set and my opportunities. Like I'm totally not afraid anymore. Before I was afraid of like, you know what I'm saying, anything from like failure to even being successful and just like my preparedness and certain things. Like I came out prepared, but I didn't know where to go. So when I got out, I was pretty much just like everywhere I had, you know what I'm saying, spots that was like, yeah, but I didn't have a support system to get me to where I wanted to be. But now it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, a grown-ass man just out here gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying, enough on me from just the hard work I've been doing for these years, you know what I'm saying? I can get a house right now, but I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I still, you know, hold on to what I got, multiply what I got, you know what I'm saying, try to go into business for myself. And then also, I remember her going to business for myself, and also try to find this engaging employment that I'll be passionate about. You know, not trying to be out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, be stuck out here on something. I think my LinkedIn is still the same. Shit. Why y'all do this to me? Let's skip that. Hey, when they try to make something look like you gotta do it, no choice, when it's just optional. When they pull it up when you log into something. So one thing I want to do is pull up make a casino betting site. That's one of my goals for just what I'm doing. I want to make an esports site where there's tournaments, and then there's also head-to-heads, and you can also okay, but like yeah, it's just an adjustment on the brightness. I see myself still, but it's to conserve battery. That's like the interrupter. I don't know what that was. My phone be going off. I don't even care. So, gotta read on code. The code base for gaming 3.0. We are a code as a service protocol providing only a smart blockchain-based applications. This is gonna be a blockchain joint basic application inside of a website. Be pro documented. It shouldn't be hard neither. In blockchain, in agent, gaming, betting, and DeFi systems should be easy to integrate. So basically, what I want to do is I want to have betting on the side, like when people go head to head, betting head to head in tournaments. So that's the main three things that I want to have. So I gotta sit here and really put it together, because I thought it was going to be something where I'm just selecting, but okay, it's kind of it helps you with guide by guide, where you just fill in stuff and then it builds the code, but at the same time they show you the code that you're going through. So that's good. So I want to see like the sites that actually use this system, so I can get a. All right, this is a big ass page. Yeah, just went back down to VA. Like everybody's getting married now. One of my boys is married from VA, and then I got two more from the DMV getting married. So I got wedding. Well, two weddings. I missed the first one. It's okay. How do I set up my infrastructure? Follow steps here. Platform running the same as in a matter of hours. Okay, so like sandbox here. Let's see, they got this hooked up. Yeah, they got their blog. So, trusted by these great companies, Chainlink, Anchor, Well, business and ideas of all sizes. The code base for Gaming 3.0. We are a code as a service protocol provided to us support for blockchain-based robust libraries of smart contracts, ownership of SEC. Decentralized technology created 100%. All networks, Ethereum, Polkadot. Change fast, be scalable. Build anything, peer-to-peer betting, DeFi. Over 1 million operators, 25 million. Okay. So, alright. And then they got their contact up. So basically they just put their content up there. and I build something and save it, and then I put it up. Basically, it's their API system, which I gotta look up to their whole entire library for their API. It's infinite possibilities and stuff. Demo, request the demo. Yeah, I'm requesting a demo. We're gonna do it at I don't think I got that in there. Send that to my Yahoo. I'll get a demo, and then I can see if I want it. You definitely like gotta try to explore my budget. Let's say 800 US dollars. $800. We'll do that. That's my budget for the site. Okay, they probably just don't let you put a dollar sign in there. Like, I really just use this Steam controller as a remote. Your demo has been picked up. We'll be upon that, right? Good time. They got some today. Damn. So they don't have nothing until like later on. So I'll pick their Wednesday next week at 1 p.m. That's good. Nah, I'm just gonna schedule it. I will put a description, but I'm gonna be like going all over the place with certain types of questions, and I want to possibly be like a dialogue that lasts probably for like a few days, so I can get a bigger picture of like what's going on and how I do what I want to do with this system. So, all right, so I'm back with the screen up. Chat dead. It like usually like when you're streaming, it takes like an hour and a half for like your chat to start popping. 50 minutes, you know what I'm saying, around that. Unless you have like dedicated, but I'm like rebuilding this whole entire thing, so no big deal. So got that set up for the site I want to build. Just get it like a consultation. You know what I'm saying, a conference or whatever. I want a cup of coffee, but I'll do that after the stream. So once I'm in my stream, that's when I'm getting my cup of coffee. I'm gonna do some studying today. Actually, the whole entire weekend. What's today? Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. And I'll come back on the stream when everybody starts getting off work, like 5 o'clock. So that's the thing about streaming. You gotta time your audience. I used to do my streams early in the morning, and I have a British audience. And so, and because they're home from school. So, like, your main is usually going to be, like, kids, young adults. So, like, be mindful of, like, okay, kids get out of school at 2. Adults get off of work at 5. You know what I'm saying? People rush home and relax. Or just rush home and do their leisure. Or, you know what I'm saying, their hobby. So, be on that. So, like, the window to, like, start a stream, for most people, I would say first shift will be, like, start at 5, end at, like, 10 at night. And the next would be, like, the 10 at night until, like, 4 in the morning. And basically, like those two areas are the people that have work and get off, and the people that stay up all night. You know what I'm saying? Because they got different type of work schedule. You know, so or just like no work at all, or they work for themselves, or they're just the people that you know what I'm saying. That's the time when they get to do something. They just want to fall asleep to like somebody talking or just like something. Um, or the lurkers in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? So like y'all probably see me again like 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like that. Or I might just be doing some family time thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back into the swing of the streaming. But it was definitely like for me something like very therapeutic, and I wanted to get back into it. I just needed just an opportunity, and yeah, you're gonna see me. But I'm also using a different. I got to get another webcam and possibly another phone, just so I can start streaming on another platform that does multicasting. Right now, I use Mobcrush, but I'm multicasting on this new joint called Lula. So it's not new; it's been there, but it allows me to do Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and I'll go on that, and y'all can see me on all my main platforms there. Because it also does TikTok too. So I want to try to grow my TikTok audience. So that'll be a thing. I'm probably going to invest in like some promotion just so I can get popping up with certain things. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, get my handles back for like John Clichy. That was a very popular name. People don't really fuck with this John Bonhoeffer stuff. And that's another thing, like your name when you're doing this type of stuff, very important. Because people are gonna wanna be a part of like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's solely just your name. So they'll want to watch your stream, or they don't want to watch your stream. Let's go to settings. Change it. Change it back to John Clichy. Gotta pick a sexy picture. Well, I'm about to start shaving my head and stuff. I just updated my thing to John Clichy again. And the next one, John Clichy is on my YouTube. I gotta update. I'm not updating my Insta, but so my main choice now is because they ended Mixer. Mixer was my joint. That's where I got all my love. Was pretty much from Mixer. But what I'm on now is Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I'm probably gonna change my Facebook right now. See if I can change the name back. Cause I was getting love on the book, but I basically, yeah, they don't even let you refresh. I basically just switched up stuff just to like experiment, and lo and behold, like everybody left, like after I changed it up. But now I want to get back into this, so definitely I'm changing around a whole bunch. Oh, here goes segment. Okay, why can't I edit my page? And that goes to that. This. I get it. Location storage. Nice. Yeah, I don't want the public following me. I don't know how I get to my groups and stuff. And I was looking at my stats from like all my old music. Really impressive. Skills online. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what happens with it. Man, leave Gucci alone, man. Wait. Gucci girl out here wearing nude suits and shit. I ain't even hating on it. Gucci getting his. I was reading his book. He was describing her as like mass murder. I didn't know he picked that girl. I thought he picked somebody else. And then Jeezy, the girl looked type Asian. She cute, real beautiful. Leave Gucci man alone, man. Gucci been out here doing his thing, staying out of trouble and everything. Gucci that dude to me. Jeezy is too, but you know, I liked the Jeezy when I was in like in high school. He was dropping, like basically like some stuff, and I was liking it. Gucci, I liked him in college, just cause like that was the environment, you know what I'm saying? So like Gucci was real popping like 09, you know what I'm saying? 2012, I was in and out of jail and everything. Okay, I think I got it. Joint. All right, so I want to edit this stuff. Yes. So I'm basically changing all my stuff back to John Belushi because the John Bon Jovi thing was just experimental. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't. I was out here trying to save that. What kind of what's that phone number? And I'm probably gonna change my Twitter back too. One thing I'll give this Facebook changes is that they definitely made it easier now to go back switching names and stuff like that on your stuff. But had to change that. Just get my fanship back. Fanship, you know. Now I'm gonna go back on my other stuff. I'm not gonna promote this page though. So I did it like my promotion. I got like over 100 followers just doing just grassroots methods, and I'm gonna just stick with it on that, and then just have it get us just whatever organically. And like half the time, people don't even follow you; they just search you up, and that's how they get you. I switch my Twitch, switch to my Facebook, my YouTube. I don't gotta change, and this website. I'm gonna look up some information. This is one thing I wanted to do was build a gaming website, like just so I can like throw tournaments and you know what I'm saying, make some money. I'll get real with you. It's about money. It's also like my passion with like esports. Like I retired from esports like when I was 28, 29. I say like, yeah, when I was like 29, that's when I stopped. I coached a few teams. I've been in tournaments, got ranked like 17th in the nation. You know what I'm saying, top 20 in PUBG. So like now I want to put energy towards like business module, being in my 30s and everything, and then start having the online events, the in-person events, make it grow. I just got to figure out what I want to call it. Names come to mind all the time, but nothing stuck on me that like stayed in my mind. And the name that sticks in your mind is the, you know what I'm saying, the title that sticks in your mind is the one you should go with. So it's not really talking about much. It's just going off. So tonight and today, especially when I go to stream, definitely get into I don't know what that is. Jade Record Shop. But I'm definitely gonna study all my coding, programming, software engineering information. You know what I'm saying? I got this interview coming up, so I want to be able to get placed in there for a job. Definitely career move. So, and then one thing, one of my friends, like my main thing right now is just like general happiness. You know what I'm saying? I want to become more and more of a happier person. I wouldn't say depression like took over my life, or you know what I'm saying, I haven't had like suicidal thoughts or anything like that, but definitely just like the, you know what I'm saying, having a quixotic mind and just thoughts everywhere. Just for like not necessarily negative, but like anticipation for things that I have to do, and then executing those things. Definitely when you knock things out the way, but it's just more and more, and that's just life. But that's you know what I'm saying, the role of just you want to be better. So one of the things I'm doing to be better is just proactively just researching and attacking things that I want. Like there's things that I'm planning on doing in my 40s, things I'm planning on doing like when I'm 35. You know what I'm saying? Things, you know. So it's just like businesses that I want to start. Definitely tired of working for companies, managers, supervisors being rude with me, acting crazy. I just can't take that no more. You know what I'm saying? Definitely working with the finger down on you. That's a lifestyle I don't want no more. You know what I'm saying? I love working for myself, being able to wake up when I want to, plan out what I want to. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Definitely another thing, recreation. Getting back out there and, you know what I'm saying, everything. Definitely want to get my romantic life back on track. You know what I'm saying? I was had a pretty eventful romantic life a few years ago. But had to put the brakes on that, have some type of control because I was losing it. Um, Basically with you know, just not staying focused and everything like that. Then went to uh have like my peace and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I want to be, you know what I'm saying, free, like break the mental shackles off of me. And like that was one thing when I was younger. I didn't attack at a lot of opportunities because of just mental shackles. You know, like I really had to fight to maintain myself. You know what I'm saying? Being the person I am, and I've reached a lot of growth. So definitely got my glow. So when I get back down south, it's gonna be 100%. You know what I'm saying? Just living my life and rewarding my spirit. You know, for being here because a lot of people really wanted me to fail, and are looking for me to fail. And that's not a main reason. I just don't want to conform to that because I know that I'm built for success. I'm a really hard working person. I have a lot of great ideas. I've worked on a lot of things. Like when I was in college, I was bringing in money and running my own record label with just me signed, of course. But you know what I'm saying? And I started that, and within about 3 months, I had my first record deal and pressing music, shows, everything like that. So I know I can just do something. And if I'm passionate about it, it rolls over into fruitfulness. And now I'm like a legendary person when it comes to like Jersey club music and all that type of stuff. Like I'm brought up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's evolved now. And there's a lot out there. But I Google myself at times and just be like, dang, yeah, that's me right there. Or just, you know what I'm saying? I was able to do this, or you know what I'm saying? I was smart enough to get this popping or that going. You know. So I know I have, you know what I'm saying, skill set, determination, and again, anything I want, all that I want. You know what I'm saying? I even had like people remix my shit like 8 years ago. Like how the heck did Castle get me? Yeah, people upstairs just be knocking.
Last bitch made okay.
The 10 years. 10 years ago, that's when I started music. It's popping though. Yeah, that was me. A while ago. It's okay. Dying is easy. Where's the Batman? Batman's like my favorite hero vigilante. Like basically because I can be Batman. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, my car got robbed, and for my ID and credit card. So I asked this guy in the car, and so he said no, and he got robbed. Total lie. So I told him, move up. And I came back to my car to give it back. I love my family, especially like my mother's side of the family. You know, I don't really like know a lot of people on my father's side besides my aunt and my grandmother. My grandfather died before I was born, like right before I was born. When I was younger. Facebook makes you look at your past, and that's the crazy shit. I love Kyle Harrison. When I was a kid, he was my favorite lacrosse player. Ludacris did have a song with Drew back in the day. Oh my god! And I used to have like poster songs that I was playing like on my whatever. You know, go straight to my 7 years ago. I competed in the DMC and shit. We had the Threat Undergrounds going off, and we would do Secret Location. Oh man. I was teaching in 3 years ago. Time flew from like 2018. 2018, I think that's when 2017, that's when I started like breaking out and just totally like taking hold and destroying everything. She looks like she's pregnant. Oh no, she's not pregnant. That's just a pillow. So that was like when I started taking hold of myself. 2018, that's when things started awakening to me and I started breaking out. And then 2019 was when I was like fully on my mission, you know what I'm saying, taking advantage of my life. And then 2020 was like a whole sabbatical period where just like deep thought and planning and like taking things serious. And now I'm like 2021, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, maintaining, you know. So you got to go out there and like maintain, you know what I'm saying, everything that you plan. Like I've planned out my life as a kid since I was 45. I mean, up to 45, you know what I'm saying? Like 30 plus, like that period was kind of like fuzzy, but I knew I was going to be doing something and I'm working on that right now. Like basically that's my strike of independence period, like my 30s, and I'm opening up my businesses, you know what I'm saying, opening up just basically like just total independence at the age of all that. So by the time I'm like 40, like I'm set. You know what I'm saying? 2030, I'm set. And, you know, between that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't like plan like family or like kids or anything like that. But if it comes, it comes. You know what I'm saying? I usually like have like one or two girls like a year or like a half a year that I'm just like, oh, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it work or just trying to explore my options. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been like I'm not a player You know what I'm saying? But I am a lover. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I try to spark something up whenever, like, one of the things I want to open up is like a salon or like a barber shop. You know what I'm saying? Just basically because those get revenue and it's based off clientele. So you can put it in a good location and you can get clientele because they see you there. And the best places to put it are in like areas where people move to migrate to, like in the school area, because people don't have, you know what I'm saying, uh, the resources or the past clientele, like past person that gave you you know what I'm saying, your hair needs. So it's good to like just pick up people who have nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then want to open up like a restaurant, like preferably like a barbecue, Caribbean fusion place. You know what I'm saying? Just American, just big westernized food of like African diaspora. That's what I want to aim towards. And then my website, of course, for betting and esports. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to take off on that. And I like with the site, I really want to make it like really, really simple. So you get on, you hook up like probably like a PayPal or yeah, most likely a PayPal or a Cash App or something. And that'll be your revenue. Then we'll have entry fee games. Those will be like the tournaments. So it'll be like $1 or like up to $5. And you can flip that. Cause I was on I used to be on a site called Players Lounge, and they did that, and I would be on there. Let me go. And I would compete on there, but I got off. I got pretty much away from that site because it got to the point where like basically people would like mess up the game, and then I would have to lose out on money. Also, there was like good competition on there a lot of times, so I just lose. But in the tournaments, I'll come up because I'll usually beat like 2 people, and then I'll get, oh shit, I got like $64. You know what I'm saying? Off of like a $200 jackpot or something like that. All right, so it's not that one. That means it gotta be this one. I ain't been on this in a minute, so they probably deleted my whole entire profile. And it vibrates again. I ain't checking nothing. Dang. Alright, so let's just do sign up. There's a whole start this thing all oh man. Okay, so I'm like spoiled with like autofill. And it's like in esports, there's really motherfuckers that sit on the couch all fucking day playing like Fortnite, Call of Duty, sports games. Ah, so that means I got one, but I forgot my password. Because I knew I got an account. Back to the lobby. I don't want to sign in. I'll sign in later. I'll just keep it posted up. I'm like not much of a tab person that has like 47 tabs open in this shit, but like on Chrome or something like that. But it gets to that point when I'm like doing like research or something. That old happy birthday stuff. Who are you? Profile someone asking for. No, I don't like sales. I hate working in sales. Like I'm a good salesperson, and they be like, "Sales is life for these good girls." Sales. Oh my god, I'm just. I don't have like person anxiety. It's just like I don't like having to sell and be phony. I try to be as myself as possible, but sometimes I look at it and I'm like, man, myself as myself is not like a total like salesperson. And then like breaking into like just basically like my habits of having like an urban accent or urban tone. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get rid of it. I feel that way when I do it, but like I try to find like my middle ground person where I am who I am, but at the same time I'm doing my job. And I had like a falling out with one person because they didn't like my urban talk, so they tried to correct me. I was like, no, just chill. Like there's informal and formal speech, and informal is like no also known as casual. So you don't have to sit there and talk like you're in a business transaction or like in a meeting at your job all the time. Like chill out, like relax. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that like while doing sales too, because I was sitting there always trying to sound businessy, business. And then customers would be like, do you really talk like that? Like, I'm like, oh. Or they'll just be like, that's really your voice, or that's really this. And it's just like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? So I learned like people would much rather have authentic than someone putting up front or just like trying to put up the expectation of, you know what I'm saying, of what a person like that does or like sounds like. Right? I just way more into just being myself and discovering like who is the best version of myself. That's the best way I could put it. You know what I'm saying? I found myself like when I was like 11 years old, 12. I was like, yeah, this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like who I am. And like over time, like I've morphed into things and, you know, been different versions of myself. So the best that you can do is like just be like who you are. What up, Andy? But I just try to be the best I can. So now with this point, I'm just like strike out independence. I'm in my 30s. I ain't trying to work with somebody else. They telling me what to do, yelling at me and stuff like that. Like I've gotten to the point where I've pretty much almost like gotten to fist fights or whatever. And then a lot of times when I get jobs, like it's sad when you get a job and you realize you're smarter than your boss. You know, that's like the biggest pet peeve. Sometimes I play dumb, but I've learned that you should not ever play dumb because then they'll treat you that way. So it's just cool to just be smart. And be the best that you can and show and prove. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't, when I was younger, I just didn't like to get challenged. Like my intelligence challenged. So I just would just succumb to being more like laying down just so I can get by to the next thing. But they just make it harder and harder as you go along. So it's best to just stand up for yourself and whatever idea path you have. Man, I'm happy to see you too, man. I mean, not see you, but you know what I'm saying, interact with you. We're gonna get up wherever you at. I'm headed back to VA in like next week, and I'm staying down there for a couple years while I finish up in my classes, and I'm probably gonna get some out in DC in politics for just like a little temp joint. So we'll get up with each other, man.